Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we have some crazy information that came out a couple of days ago. Let me fix my microphone here. But I had to take a day off yesterday because I had a little bit of an incident with, unfortunately, another dog, and I really had to defend Athena, and it was a bad situation. Was wearing these leather gloves, so good thing I didn't get hurt too bad. But yeah, that was a whole ordeal. It was like shaking up. So took the day off and now we're back. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Crazy stuff. So we've been talking about this for a long time, and I'm not saying I'm some sort of prophet, okay? This was bound to happen, like I've said before. What are we talking about? Wonder trading, random trading, and a few other things here, folks. This is pretty awesome stuff. So what does that mean? Remote trading. That's what I meant to say, remote trading. So forget the distance. We're just gonna go all in. Now, with all these changes, before we get into the data here, what's going on? We're getting all these things that we wanted. They are increasing the remote raid limit. They're allowing us to raid shadows and the max battles as well. They're adding all kinds of other things that we've been kind of wanting for a while, including now this. Is it Niantic's doing, or is it because Scopely's taking over and they, by request, maybe wanted them to make these changes so as they do go into the game, we're going to already have all these updates that they know we've wanted from the get-go, but Niantic was too stupid and stubborn to actually give it to us. Now, I'm not trying to take a jab at the employees. I'm just saying, in general, it just seems kind of weird how they just kind of were depriving us of all of these features that could have been in the game for a while and just improve the quality of life altogether. But with that said, let's go ahead and hop into this here. All right, so this is going to be from the Pokemon group. First things first, Wonder Trading coming. There has been a setting has been added to the game that's going to allow Wonder Trading. So what is that particularly? If you're not familiar with what that is, you can throw in Pokemon in like the main series games, or even Pokemon the storage, where you can Wonder Trade, where you throw random Pokemon in there and you can get one right back. Now, say you throw in like Shiny Kyogre. You're not going to see a shiny coming back to you unless they add some sort of a thing where it's like shiny for shiny or something like that, which I don't think they will. Just a suggestion, but you throw in a random Pokemon and then you're just going to get a random Pokemon back at you. So that's Wonder Trading. Now we also have another thing that will allow remote trades, okay? So that's something we've been wanting for a long damn time. Now, personally, I have a whole ton of lucky friends on my list. Hello, I'm never going to ever probably see these people because they just live remotely far away from me, and I'm not, going to be able to travel all the time and go to every single Pokemon Go event, right? It's a very special treat when I'm actually able to do that. So having the remote trades is going to be fantastic, and we're actually going to be able to maybe do this. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but with something in the data files saying remote trades, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? Now, obviously, there's going to be some sort of, limitations as to what you can do, how many times you can do it, and all that stuff. Now, we've discussed how it could possibly work before, and we were saying things like, maybe just if you're with your lucky friends, then you'll be able to do those remote trades, and that's all we really want. Like, being able to just remote trade anybody would be great, okay, sure. But if it's gonna be able to be happening with just our lucky friends, that'll be even better. Come on now, it's not that big a deal. Give it to us. But then you're gonna probably need an item, and you're gonna have to pay for that. No, I'm just joking. Like the lucky trinket, and then it'll expire within a couple of days if you don't use it, like the bottle caps too. All right, moving it on here. Just a few more updates regarding the hyper training. Shadow Pokemon are still not allowed. And of course, there's going to be other restrictions like Pokemon that are in a gym or 100% IVs. Pretty self-explanatory kind of things, right? It's like trying to heal a Pokemon that's already healed. You can't, right? Anyway, moving on here. Some more bits of information. The remote trading, cancel remote trade, marked remote tradable. So I'm assuming there's going to be limitations on what Pokemon can actually be remote traded and ones that are allowed to just be remote traded. So there'll be kind of like, a limitation on that. Get remote tradables from other players. Okay. Maybe that's just like, get a remote trade rate. So we were discussing how this could work in the future. I don't think that this is going to be how it's going to be going down. But I was talking about how there could be a building, and it'd be really cool if they started actually adding buildings to the maps. or places that would pop up during special events where you can go in there like a shop and buy particular items that you can't usually get or something like that. I don't know. Maybe you can go into this shop and then get particular items even cheaper than they would if you're just going into the shop in the game wherever you're at. If you're thinking, what's the point of that? I don't know, just for fun. And inside of these buildings, not only will you have these special items, but you will also be able to remote trade with people that are on your friends list, or maybe just do the wonder trades. That was just an old fun theory from back in the day. So I don't think we're going to go down that route. That seems like a little too much complication for what it could just be, where you just go into your friends list and you remote trade somebody who's lucky friends with you, or whatever else they have lined up for us, right? Moving it on here, there's a new, so we've got a new level for max battles. This is why you probably want to start focusing on upping your Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon for when we do get all these cool things coming in the future. More so, it's going to be Eternus, or whatever, however you like to say it, the big blue and red poison dragon, right? I think is going to be an absolute beast. So we'll have to see how that works out, but pretty exciting for that too. That's probably going to be, it's not going to be for GoFest this time, because we're going to be getting Crown Zacian and Zamazenta, and as well as Volcanion. So there is that. There was actually a catch screen that we've seen, or at least the lead up to it has a little bit of an animation with it. What do you have? Snorlax and a few other Pokemon. But yeah, so there's a new feature called Quick Invite. So it looks like you're also going to be able to kind of quickly invite people based upon a recommendation. Maybe they are online, maybe they're currently rating, depending upon whatever values that they have in the back end for you to see these people pop up first, or be the recommended people that are going to be getting the invites or sending them out to other people. So that's pretty awesome, because I always kind of have a little bit of trouble trying to find the particular people that I want to invite to the raids, because yeah, you know, if you're not showing yourself online, you can't see the other people who are online. So what ends up happening is I kind of just invite the people that have a Mega Evolution going on, because I would assume that they're kind of actively playing at that point. So quick invites recommended based upon somebody who's online. That sounds amazing. But there you have it, folks. Pretty awesome stuff. I'm excited for this. What? Remote trading, wonder trading. That's all we really wanted. That's not all we wanted, but that's one of the features that we've been wanting for a long time, right? And again, I'm not going to even get picky with it. If they're only going to allow us to do remote raids or remote trading with our lucky friends, so be it. That's perfectly fine. That makes a lot of sense. But I don't think that they're going to kind of limit it just to that. But there you go, folks. Just wanted to drop that information for you. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
I finally did it. I'm the champion of the Pokemon League. Hurry up and come. Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!